Well, then you're in luck.
How?
Well, everybody, they're building the island of luxury. It's
So, how much will it cost?
not even a penny. They want it to, you know.
I wouldn't give up that island for anything.
Neither would they. So we must settle this with a contest. So yes. Whoever stays on the bar the longest wins. That's where you're wrong. The two of you both win.
Wait, we both get the island?
Nope. You just get to choose the teams. The teams for a much larger, longer battle to win Dream Island.
Oh, great.
It's not that bad.
Okay, Pin's turn. Come on, people. Pick a ball. Back to Pin's team. Come on, Pin. Choose. Back to Pin's team. Okay, teams are settled then. Now, teams, choose your team name. Come on, just choose. Okay, then, I'll choose. The first contest is to build a boat, get in it, and row it across.
We just passed right by the finish line. Their team is also getting close.
And Pin's team, the Squishy Cherries, win. Which means one of the squashy grapes is going home. It's time for you viewers out there to decide. Here are the people on the Squashy Grapes team. Needle, Rocky, Teardrop, Leafy, Flower, and Golf Ball, Coiny, Snowball, Ice Cube, and Tennis Ball. You've won a win token.
What is a win token?
As you remember, you were the... That means you did, so you win a win token. And here's your win token. Now it's time for cake at stake, but first we have to get into your teams, people. Okay, Squashy Grapes. You lost last time, so you do the cake at stake. Sit. I have 9 slices of cake. If you receive a slice of cake, you get to stay for another day. If you don't, you leave the battle. But don't worry, you'll be treated. Okay, let's see how many votes we received. 7 votes. Now it's time to pass out the cake. Here's your cake. Same up. Maybe I should turn down the throwing speed of the tosser. Tennis Ball, you didn't do anything good. You're safe with 1 vote. So is Sam, whoever Sam is. Well, too bad for me, because Golf Ball is safe at 1, and you, Flower, are out with... The second contest is an obstacle course. You have when you get wait. Before that get onto the screen, I have to tell you one more thing. Cherries, you are missing a team member. Okay, come on over. Beep. Time's up. So yeah, choose someone to vote. Guys, it is time for cake at stake. Why not? But first we have to get... This time it's the Squishy Cherries who lost. Let's do cake at stake. Okay, let's count the votes. Wait, that doesn't seem right. It was the first time that digit was used. We weren't sure if it would work. See, there are 10 contestants in the cherry team, but only 9 slices of cake, which is now no, gosh, and you don't even have to eat it. Shush, sheesh, let's get on with it. So, Pin, you have a... Okay, then, no win token for you. So first I will say who has 0 votes. Error. Also at 0 votes. They're all girls except Match. Now, people, the who is supposedly boring is at 1 vote. Now I will call out who else is safe. At 2 votes is up. Sure, yeah, Blocky Sponge is eliminated at 4 votes. So we have to send him to the TLC. Our center scoop thrower has not been tested, but I'll use it. The third contest is a test of memory and basic knowledge. It has 20 questions. The team that gets the higher total score wins. The highest scoring contestant receives and grapes. Go. Do. Boop. Time's up. Turn in your tests. I did not receive a test from Needle, Woody, Fiery, Leafy, Match, Pencil, Bubble, Tennis Ball, Coin, Eraser, Ice Cube, or Snowball. But for the ones I did get, here are the totals. Let me double check with my test and wait. Where are the test answers? Blocky and Pen.
I know it is trying to offer us something great, but what is that? Uh-oh, I missed.
Leafy! What's happened? You've become evil!
I see, I'm sorry I killed you.
I want revenge!
Cake at stake. So, since the cherries were dumber, they got a lower total test score. One of them goes home. and the number of votes is... Hold on 1/60th of a minute. That doesn't seem right. Oink, there it is. It was the second time that digit was used, and the third time that digit was used. We weren't sure if they would work. Oh, and, cherries, well, I forgot to buy a cake, so I had to make something. It's a big sliced chunk of ice. So yeah, if you remain ice chunk less, you leave Bfdi. And Ice Cube, what are you doing here? You're on the other team. Moving on, Pen, you have a win token. Would you like to use it now? Yeah, we know. Anyway, at 0 votes is no, it's not. It's all girls, except Match in Pen. Yeah. Fiery, Eraser, and Pen. Also no votes.
A piece? A piece? Hey, how are you back? I thought you flew away. See, I'll turn into Dumb Bubble.
Blocky, whoa, deja vu.
Blocky gone?
Yeah, whatever. Well, let's see if you could do any better, because the next challenge is all about food, cooking it, and eating it. Wait, we already played that, didn't we? Okay, so I'll be one judge, let's see, and the magical die of judgment will be our third, maybe. So yeah, your scores will be out of 26. 30 minutes left, boop. Judging time. Normal strawberry cake. Taste test. Pretty good. 8 out of 10. And the dot. Queenie's turn.
It's, big dirt.
Well, dirt is unsafe, so I won't eat it. I'm sorry, but dirt will get a 2.
Well, a dirt cake is better than an ice cake.
Flour.
Well, I see you put effort into it, like baking it and stuff.
Eraser. Strawberry again. Same as Bubble. Fiery.
Mine's chocolate.
You baked without the oven? That's an automatic 10 for effort, and the die pick 6 golf ball. Say, I tasted.
But I didn't put in any dirt.
I'll say 0. Shush, Ice Cube is gone, so Leafy is up next. Strawberry again? This is starting to get irritating, so you get a 4. Dot. Okay, we're done. Let's compare. Note, Pen, that you can only use one win token at a time. Okay, now let's organize by team to see who won. Each team will eat 100 chocolate balls. The fastest team wins. Whichever team manages to rip their team necktie first wins the contest. Get it? Tiebreaker? The squashy grapes win, so one of the cherries goes home. Gloop gloop, doot doot. It's time for cake at stake, for the cherries. There's 8 of you now. There'll only be 7 later. Okay, so we got 14 votes. Well, I wanted to make an ice cream cake, but I forgot the ice cream, so I made a chunk of ice again. JK, I have an ice cream cake. If you get no cake, you leave BF Dream Island. Would you like to use it now? Bubble is at 0 votes.
Again.
Now I'll say who else has 0 votes. Oh yeah, I forgot.
You'll announcer speaker thing.
What are you doing here? You're on the other team. Vote a P. I mean you both got 1 vote each. Is eliminated at 9 votes. Sorry, Woody. You didn't ain't not get no any none of nothing. Let's fling him to the TLC. You mean, duh. Of course it's an object. The 5th contest is to cross a bridge. The team with more people who crossed wins. The first person to cross the bridge wins a win token. And go. Hold it. Since none of you, whichever team manages to rip their team necktie first wins the contest. Get it? Tiebreaker? The squashy grapes win, so one of the cherries goes home. Let's do cake at stake. Oh, do you not? I guess we'll take the shortcut and eliminate you immediately then. That's better. Now we can do cake at stake. So, the team who lost will do cake at stake. If you remember from last time, good old SB ripped the tie, so the grapes won the tiebreaker. Heel low, cherries. So you know the rules. Cherries, this is your 4th time here. Getting used to it, a cake was too expensive, so I got 6 cupcakes instead. But think, there are only 6. Anyway, we got 13 votes. That's 1 fewer than last time. It's the first time it's ever gone down. I want to cry now. I really do. Would you like to use one now? Yeah, we know. Yeah, not really. On the test, only one of you got 0 votes. Fiery.
Thank you. I needed to hear that.
You are not the person who got 0 votes.
Oh my gosh, no fair.
I didn't even say the word a piece. Cherries, I'll tell you this. Eraser, The number of votes you got is the factorial of the difference of the square of the number of spatial dimensions in this universe and one more than the smallest perfect number.
And
9. Haha. If you were smart, you'd know the result is actually 2. I guess you're not so smart after all. You are the final 2. And your names sound alike. That's cool. Cool as Ice Cube because she's frozen. But Ice Cube, what are you doing here? You're on the other team. I have the last cupcake. Is it for pen or for pin? It does. That name was not supposed to be there. So goodbye.
that pin got what she deserved.
Let that be a lesson. Use your win tokens before it's too late. Look at this, but in this next contest, teams will temporarily be formed temporarily within the teams. Temporarily. That's why it's got that. Howard, Mac. So the remaining cherries form another team. So what will you 5 teams be doing? There will be 3 islands. You will go through all of them in sequence. No, none of the islands are Dream Island. So the members of the first team that gets to the end all get win tokens. And the voting will only be between the 3 members of the last team to arrive. So yeah, to start.
Whoa!
Go get GB, swim back. If you don't, I'll eliminate you.
Why do...
A team has to stick together. Now go.
Oh, it's the speaker thing.
Pen, eraser, win token, leave. Your team 3.
Yes!
SVGB, Rocky, Coining, Ice, Needle. One of you will be eliminated. Viewers out there, vote between Coining, Ice Cube, and Needle. It's time for cake at stake for the team that lost last time, even though they came in last. So let's go. We got 18 votes, a record high. So yeah, I've got 2 halves of a cake. One of you will not get one. If you don't, you're eliminated. Would you like to use it now? Where is it? There we go. Okay then, he was the only one. There is only one cake. You know what, Coiny? You haven't spoken once at my cake at stakes. You're just contributing to the silence.
Hey,
Okay, so
we have to contribute to the silence.
Coiny, you got the out of the final Needy. Now that Coiny is gone, I can talk, and Needy is at 12 votes. That proves that the number 13 is unlucky because Needle had slapped exactly 13 times before she learned she was eliminated. Coiny, I said Needy. So let's go, Needy. Needy. And Needy is at 12 votes.
Yeah, but
Why won't it close all the way?
what? Can't you?
Oh well, in that case, there's no room to eliminate another player. So in the next contest, I'm getting to that right now. Okay, enter that room. I tricked you. Now you are. We'll find out after the break. People, calm down. There is
Liar, liar, pants ablaze.
no pens, it's true. Oh, so now you're a slapper too, aren't you? That's exactly what the 7th contest is. Until then, you're trapped. There's one more thing I want you to do. Before I let you go, choose someone on the squishy cherries to be on your team.
We pick Fiery.
But I hate fiery. What?
Okay, so now this.
Was eliminated, but now.
So yeah, cherries, keep working, because you're still trapped in this room, and that means no voting for this episode. However, episode 8 will still come out on August 1st, and there will be voting then.
Announcer thing, announcer thing, announcer thing.
What? Yeah,
Well, we solved it, and so we're free.
that's good to know. I've only been voted for once by Art of Living 123, even though I shouldn't have been.
Really, Bubble? Wow, you're not Bubble.
No, I'm not. Anyway, since there was no voting last time, get right to the contest. It's a relay.
Hold on a second. My team has many more members than the other team.
Okay, I'll fix that. Well then, then what do you suggest the rules be?
You randomly choose.
I guess that sounds fair enough to me. Grapes, here's a 9, so someone give it a whirl.
Since I'm the strongest one here by far, it better land on me.
Spin again. Two spots left. There is only one more person participating in this race.
If it isn't me, we are dead.
So yes, so the rules are simple. Just also, in this episode, no one's getting. Don't worry, next episode 2 people will be eliminated, but I'll get to that later. So you'll find out later. But there is one. So Grapes, do you want to know your prize?
Yeah!
You win an eliminated player onto your team.
Do we get to choose which player?
No, you do not. But you're back into the game. There's, well, Coiny, you're about to find out. And don't call me a weird speaker box. So, the votes are in, and I've gathered the 6 eliminated players here today. One of you will be joining the squashy grape. The person rejoining the game gets both this cake and this win token. So, there was a total of 28 votes. Luckily for all of you, you all got at least one vote. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you only got one vote. I enlarged it. With 4 votes each, there is a 3-way tie for 3rd place. You won't rejoin the game. Also losing is
Recently refurbished.
well, too bad for me. You're out. So, it's down to Needy
Don't call me needy.
and Blocky, the stabber and the stabbable.
Don't call me stabbable.
Now, rejoining the game on the Squashy Grapes team, Blocky the Stabbable. With a measly 7 votes, you lose. Contestants, we have reached a new stage in the battle for Dream Island. As a reward, you'll get Bfdi posters. Okay, stash those away, because we gotta move on. Squishy cherries, do you notice that you're exactly half the size of the Squashy Grapes team? Well, that means doy. You'd better believe I'm serious. Use the teams. Well, for 1. Plus, I like the number 5. So Leafy, choose first. Rocky, your turn. Rocky, come on, Rocky, speak up. So how does he communicate? He picks TV. Name choosing time. Choose your name. Then that's your team name. Okay, moving on. What's your name? So then your team is another name. Let's go through our current teams. Well, during the voting period, voters will vote 2 people off the losing team. Afterward, the winning team chooses one of the 2 onto their team. Nothing happens to the middle team. Okay, enough talking. Let's get to it. The 9th contest is a Squishy Cherries, your team number winner. You'll be expecting a new player next episode. Team another name. Your team number middle. You don't win or lose. So voters, choose just one of the following people to vote off.
Hey, it's you!
Yes, it's me. And I have to tell you, lost last episode's contest. Go that way to the cake at stake place. Halt. Since this is a new stage in the battle for Dream Island, we need to renovate. No, there's
Oh, that's amazing!
So yeah, sit. This time we got 29 votes. As you know, let's start. Do you want to use your... Okay, then. At the lowest, when the cake was too expensive. Come with me, tiered. So now it is down to the boop. Time's up. Tie. The tiebreaker is a skiing contest, people. Oh, and go. Well, it's pretty obvious. It is a handstand contest. When I press the button, the ropes will release. If you are the last one handstanding, your team wins, and you get a win token. The other team is in dead last. Go. Another name has already lost. Voters, choose one member.
Beaker machine doing here.
I'm here to remind you that your team, another name, lost. Let's go. Who will be eliminated? The 2 of you with the most votes will leave the team. 1 will Would you like to use it now? Remember, if you use it, half of your votes will not count. Out of the total 37 votes, the cake was too expensive, so we'll pretend. Here's an imaginary slice of cake, even with your win token. Goodbye, or GBGB for short.
Yeah, that's so hilarious.
It's narrowed down. Well, in order for the next contest to start, all of you must climb that. So, now that you're all up here except for that clumsy tennis ball, I want you to tie these balloons around your waist. Now that you're done, would you like to see a magic trick? Okay, here I go. Poof. So the 11th contest is to try to stay up in the air. Last team standing wins. Help yourself. Well, red balloons were too expensive. The names lose again. So, the grapes won. The cherries got number 2. And the names lost again. Voters.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if I did.
So let's find out who won't win Dream Island. Go that way to the cake at stake place. So the 2 of you with the most votes will leave the team. Yes, that's true. And that safe person happens to be 9 out of the total 61 votes. You both coiny. It looks like it's the end for you. Actually, this app is as a result, this super fun portable handheld video game console. So yeah, you can play with those later. Right now, you have to climb these ladders. That is the 12th contest. Go. Come on, people. Let's go. Ha ha, water balloons.
Yes, number 1! No, number 2!
Yeah.
Yay!
Way to go, Pencil. Good job, Bubble.
Okay, so now that we're all here, let's see the results. I'll get to that later. So anyway, I'm giving you all, well, now it does. Your score carries over throughout future episodes. Oh, and from now on, no more win token. They'll be traded for as another bonus, also. Anyway, as you may know, however, in episodes 6 and 9, you each have gotten 3 vote 4 votes. You've gotten 10 elimination vote 15 vote 18 times, all in episode 9. Out of everyone here, most votes, at 20 finally be between the voters. Snowball, last episode, go to the cake at stake place to see who will be eliminated. You can see it's been you're supposed to like it. That's better. So we got 80 votes. You've gotten 4 votes this time, quintupling your total number of votes. You get a cake. It's fish flavored. Who is at 11 votes is also quite fishy, so it looks like another ball is going home. I'm sorry to tell you that you've been eliminated with a record of... Congrats. You are safe, people. Quiet down. At the end of this contest, you will be up for elimination. Wow! Eraser, you're so that's impatient for short. So the 13th contest, which may be unfortunate for some, is to find sus hidden in random locations. All you gotta do is bring 1 red ball to me. That's it. You'll go.
We found 2 of the balls.
Pencil, you're the first person to bring me a ball.
Yeah.
Because of the...
Now here's my ball.
Hold on. I asked for a red ball. This is a maroon ball.
OMG, seriously?
That will be a 10-point penalty. I'm sorry. Go back and find a ball that is actually red.
No, no, no.
Ice Cube, this is a maroon ball. That's a 10-point penalty. What? Go back and find a ball that is actually red.
Oh my gosh, Ice Cube, I'm so sorry. I want revenge. Hey, robotic talker. So Rocky was having one of his vomiting spasms, and he threw up a red ball, so here it is.
That's kind of gross. Second person to bring in a red ball, but I don't think it's possible for someone to throw up something so large. I stand corrected. 3rd place earns you fiery. You get 4th place, resulting in...
This ball better be good.
It is.
OMG, I'm so glad that...
Blocky, you're the 6th person to turn in a ball. Big mistake. Eraser. That's a maroon ball. You get a 10-point penalty.
What? Maroon and red are the same!
Okay, here's a ball.
Leafy, you're number 7. Bubble, you're number 8.
I got a ball.
Pen, you're number 9.
So, who are we still waiting for?
Eraser and Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, you're number 10. Took you long enough.
Well, at least I have it now, right?
Wait, I think that's a maroon ball.
What?
Actually, I'm not sure. It's too dark to tell.
This is red, I know it! See, can't you tell? It's red!
Ooh, cool. Fire.
So is it good?
I don't know. Is it?
It is!
Okay, then. Eraser, you're the last person to bring in a ball. That gets you only 1 point. So, these are your current scores. You have fallen, so the voting will only be between the voters, subscribers, and everyone else out there. Vote for... Last episode, the voters have cast their ballots and chosen which of the 4. Well, let's find out at Cake at Stake.
Ow, I'm scared.
This time we got 158 votes. I have 10 slices of cake. Shush, sheesh. So there are 10 slices. They represent your safety in the battle, at least for now. We're all safe. Now there are only 3 slices left. You are safe. You are safe. There is only 1. I will now show the votes.
You murdered her.
No, that was our laser-powered teleportation device. It teleported Match into people. People, be quiet. So as you know, that means you've reached the halfway mark.
Yay!
You all get a reward. Get it? It's half of something that can cut things in half, because you've all reached the halfway mark, but your competition is about to get larger. Oh yes, I do. Well, when this hourglass runs out, whoever has the most loaves of bread in their individual basket re-enters the game. Go. Flower is ahead with 4 loaves. Ben is now ahead with Flower at 7. Flower and Snowball bro. Spongy is bringing in a dozen loaves at once. Needle is at times half up. Haha, Woody's drowning as well. It's not quicksand or any. Pen's evil strategy brings her into first. Time is almost up. Boop. Time's up. Well, welcome back, Spongy. Moving on. On the highest to lowest.
Oh, what about me?
In the bread loaf contest, you got so your score is episode. Our screen was acting strangely. I think we've got it all figured out now. Well, at the end of this episode, the 4 people be up for elimination. No, you would not. Having said that, who wants 15 bonus points? Here's my marble collection. You'll get 15 points if you manage to retrieve it in this 10-foot deep vat of hydrochloric acid. All gets the 15 points. Moving on. I want to make Bfdi as fair as possible. I think 10 sympathy points. Time for the 14th contest. Every hurdle you jump over earns you 5 points. Go. If you fall like a racer did, you are out of the challenge. Spectacular vomit art. And that's it. Now let's tally up the scores. You have fallen into, so the voting will only be between the voters, subscribers, viewers, and everyone else out there. Ice Cube. Last episode the voters have voted. Let's see which of the 4.
I really...
Are you ready yet?
Yeah?
Okay then. First, I'd like to point out that we got 220 votes. For some reason, 39 people voters. David was someone anyway. I have 10 nickels. Nope. Moving on. If you get a nickel, you are safe for this episode. If you don't, you will be eliminated. So safe from elimination. There are only 3 nickels remaining. You only got 20 votes, so you are safe. Fiery. With a measly 29 votes, you are also safe. There is only 1 nickel left. One of you will be eliminated. Eraser. Goodbye. Ice Cube. You get to stay for another day. Or not. So, now with Eraser gone, you are the final 10 again.
Yay!
As a reward, you get nice scissors. Huh.
Yeah!
This screen is currently showing your scores. But at the end of this episode, moving on, try to guess what's under this blanket. Hold on, Fiery, you're right. In this episode, you each have a choice on what contest you would like to participate in. You can choose between barf bag or taco. So now you all have chosen. Let's start with the barf bag contest. You're all floating in a large barf bag. For every second you stay on top of your island, you earn 1 point. Go. No, it's colored water. Never mind.
OMG, a leak!
Well, that happened quick. Now it's time for the taco contest. Try to make a taco. Go.
I'm done.
That's good. Wow, armless people are ahead.
Here's my taco.
Here's my taco. It's a bit burnt, though.
So you finished first. Let's see how you'll get 10 points for each person who likes your taco. The results are coming in. Let's see what they have to say. Tennis ball. Exactly half of the eliminated contestants like your taco.
I was expecting a bit more, considering the fact that you've been feeding them only bread for the past 13 months.
Whatever. Spongy is next, even though you used your feet to make your taco.
Yay!
Leafy, you had.
That's pretty good. I'll take it.
Up next is to guarantee you're staying here for one more episode. You need at least 4 likes. People can tell when you've cheated.
Oh.
Fiery. Hello.
Hello.
You are the last person, you know.
Yeah.
Either you or Fiery to beat Pen. You need at least 6 likes.
6 likes. Okay.
Let's see how you did. So that means that Pen people. You were fooled, weren't you? Ha ha. Last episode, Rocky's barfing habits, but now it's time to see which of the 3 of you will be eliminated. So, this time, we have a blueberry pie.
Yum.
But be gentle, because it's explosive, so if you get some pie, you are safe. If you don't, you will be eliminated. Anyway, we got 259 votes. No, it's not. Regardless, I like to keep things private. Moving on. They are safe. There are only 2 slices left. Bafe. Now it's down. Let's show the votes. That means Rocky is safe. Now that Pen is gone, you are the final 9 contestants.
Yay!
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, that is wonderful.
So anyway, these are your current scores. Shush, I'll get to that later. The 16th contest is a bowling contest. Since armless people cannot bowl, they are disqualified. So, let's get down to business. We will go. You only get 1 shot, so pencil is last. So that's it.
Yay! So do I get points for the pins I knocked down?
Nope, this time, you get to take away points. For every pin you knock down, you can subtract 30 points from any other contestant's score. So let's begin. Leafy you knock down, you can subtract 90 points. What is your decision, pencil? Well, you can subtract 150 points. What do you want?
Same as Leafy, but I gotta, so that means 25 points off everyone else.
Blocky, yours you can subtract 210 points. You have 112 points left to subtract. Finally, Fiery. You can subtract 300 points.
Ooh, that's a lot. Let's take 100 points off him as well. Blocky was really mean to Bubble. He should lose 40 points.
You have 60 points left to subtract.
That's perfect. I'll take 30 points off for subtracting my score.
And that's it. These are your current scores. Actually, all of you are up for elimination except for Fiery, because he knocked down all 10 pins. He has immunity. That's the unique twist to this episode. So voters, everyone, yes, you. We will be throwing frisbees, and one recommended character will join the game. Let's do cake at stake. So as the 9 of you know, a viewer elimination, yes, Fiery, except for you. So now it's time to see who will be eliminated. However, one may join the game, but I'll get to that later. We have 288 votes. Anyway, here are 8 knives. If you are safe, I'll throw you a knife. So first, so he's safe, fling. Also, she's safe, fling. Despite your on April 1st, 2011, history was made. English Cream Cakes cast the first vote ever for Pencil. It turns out she got 37 other votes too. Regardless, fling. So it's well, it's not Rocky, fling. And it's not Tennis Ball, fling. I'm sorry, but that's enough to eliminate you again. So Blocky has been eliminated. Let's take some time to commemorate Blocky's elimination. Fine, whatever. I guess Blocky gets no love. Anyway, you are the final 8 for your information. These are your current scores. At the end of this episode, now it's time to start the 17th contest. We will be throwing frisbees, but before we can begin, you must pair up. So are you done forming teams? Each team gets a stay on opposite sides of the zone. Try to have 3 successful catches, but if you don't finish before, you will incur a penalty. Go. 2 teams have finished. 2, and what do you know? That's the end. Ice Cube and Leafy will receive a penalty. Well, that was a short night. Now it's time to receive your rewards. First, for receiving the fewest votes at this cake at stake, let's add those up. You received a penalty. Leafy and Ice Cube, you each lost, but the voters won't be deciding who will be eliminated. The contestants will have 1 month to choose, but what will the voters vote on? Well, it turns out that one will join the game. We need help deciding which one. 30 characters were handpicked out of hundreds. Here they are. Voters. Hey guys, be quiet, and stop talking about escaping. Everyone, enough talking. Follow me. We're going to do cake at stake.
Ow. Don't worry, Tennis Ball. There's nothing to be afraid of.
We recently suffered from some extreme budget cuts. As a result, also, instead of a cake, we have a cracker. If you are safe, I'll give you a cracker piece. If you don't get a cracker piece, you'll be eliminated. But Bubble, you don't have to worry, because you all get cracker pieces. Yeah, go ahead. Remember, whoever gets the most votes will be eliminated. Ice Cube, that's 1 vote. It takes 3 to be eliminated. They don't like your arms anyway. That means so she can munch on a cracker piece, so we need a tiebreaker. Leafy and Tennis Ball. Whoever jumps the ledge first is safe, and the other one is eliminated. Go. Leafy wins, so she gets a cracker piece, and Tennis Ball is eliminated. But as you know, someone is coming into the game. Voters have 30. Let's see which one will join the game. Hello, everyone. Hello. Well, let's get to it. So we got a total of 450 votes. The person who gets the most votes will enter the game. They'll also get this yellow tomato. So, all 30 of you got at least 3 votes, except We've reached the halfway mark. Only 15 of you remain. Coincidentally, not enough to win. Not Fanny got 10 votes, and non-existing also got whatever. TV, you only got 13 votes, not enough. Now there are only 5 of you. Despite your pleas to join the game, please. Well, actually, if we allowed people to vote more than once, you would have won with 206 votes. But we don't. Evil Leafy. Only 34 people appreciated your evilness. You may be the new coiny. You are not the new contestant, so now it's either buy or join the game. I will now reveal the votes. You win. They're going to LOL, nothing's funny. Welcome to the competition, David. Your score is 0.
Oh, seriously?
But that's still higher than average. Yeah, we had to downgrade it due to budget cuts. As a result, it can only hold 2-digit numbers. The 18th contest is a staring contest you'll be competing in, so let's get started. Go. David wins, Bubble wins, so that's the end of round 1. Pencil wins, David wins. That means the final staring contest is the last staring contest seems to be taking the longest. David's allergic to sunrises. Yes, Pencil, you win. Now that the contest is done, it's time for you to receive your rewards. You were the quarter-finalists. You each get 5 points. You made it to the semi-finals, so you each get 15 points. And David, for your very first contest, you did surprisingly well. 2nd place. Finally, Pencil.
Yeah.
You were the winner, so you get 60 points.
OMG, yay!
I told you earlier, the scoreboard can only hold 2-digit numbers, so, yeah. As usual, the voting will be between the Spongy, Fiery, and Pencil. You are up for elimination. We'll see who will be eliminated at the cake at stake ceremony. We have a cake this time. It's a collection of shovels. Well, they're caked with mud, so they're cakes. If you're safe, you'll get a cake. One person won't receive a cake and will be eliminated. You were not up for elimination, so they all get cakes. Are you rejecting my cakes? That makes me want to cry. And I cry acid. Blah. Anyway, 464 people voted for either to be eliminated. You only got 64 votes, so you're safe. Fling in episode 15. For this episode, which is the most ever, you are eliminated.
This machine thingy must be broken!
Oh well, Pencil was such a menace anyway. People, quiet down. You are now the final 7. That's so few, I can count it on one hand. Anyway, since you have made it so far, you all get a reward, teddy bears. But reaching the final 7 also means a new stage in the battle. That means no more points. The 19th contest is a unicycle race. The rest will be up for elimination. Go. The right way is that way. What a failure. Bubble, you finished first, so you get immunity.
Okay.
Rocky is also immune. Now there is only one spot left for immunity.
Yay, I get immunity!
Yes, Fiery, you do. Would you like to see a magic trick?
Don't think I don't know what your magic tricks are like. No!
Well, too bad. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. So is that correct, Bubble? Since you get another reward, you get to choose a 4th person to also have immunity. Blah blah, whatever. So that leaves
Hey, radio? Why are we in space?
because of budget cuts. Be quiet. Even though we are in space, everything is still the same. So we will still have cake at stake. Well, I learned that a normal cake would explode in the vacuum of space, so instead, I got an ice cream cake. Hush. If you get cake, you are safe. Otherwise, you are eliminated, but so they get cake. Now it's down to 545 people voted this time. 72 of them voted for Ice Cube. So it's either both entered the game late. Let's show the votes. It was too annoying. Spongy gets a cake, and David is eliminated. Yes, it was our double laser-powered teleportation device. Wait, we already played that, didn't we? I want to be friends too.
Yeah, get away!
Why are you excluding me? I just want to be friends. Anyway, I'm giving all of you immunity. However, it is possible for you to lose your immunity. Oh, you could be hit by an asteroid or abducted by aliens, to name a few. Moving on. The 20th contest is to get into a spaceship. Go. If you get hit by anything, you lose your immunity. Falling into that black hole will also cause you to lose your immunity. We had to sell it because of budget cuts. Same thing. And Bubble wins immunity. Now let's recover the lost contestants. As another reward, you get to choose another person to also have immunity. That means And guess what? Get to choose who to eliminate, and they will have 1 month to decide. Do you hear that, voters? That means you will vote on something else. You see, an eliminated contestant's going to rejoin the game for the last time in BFDI ever, and the voters will decide who it is. Oh, be quiet, you gaspers. So anyway, voters, I really want you to vote. You can choose cast a vote by commenting on this video.
I was wondering, how are we in space, yet able to talk, paddle, breathe, and not explode?
Budget cuts? Who wants to go back, but don't you want to see the Orion Nebula? Actually, we can't. Our only, but the spaceship doesn't run on that fuel. It runs on contestants. Haha, JK. I meant to say it only runs on big yellow squishy contestants. Hey guys, we'll be landing soon.
Whoa, it looks all different.
Yes, it was renovated while we were gone. The Bubble and Leafy are immune.
Yo-yo cake! You know, I've actually got some yo-yo cake with me right now. It's made from the exotic.
Begin voting. Ice Cube, that's 1 vote. Fiery and Ice Cube are at 3 votes each. Ice Cube, you have been eliminated. That was our quadruple laser-powered teleportation device.
Oh no, it's so sad to see Ice Cube gone.
We're not done yet.
Huh? Why not?
An eliminated contestant is going to rejoin the game. Let's find out who it is at Cake at Stake. It was. Do you want to hear something even more different?
Hooray! Woo!
Be quiet, Leafy. Moving on. 856 people voted this time. Stop raging, Flower. They were the only ones. No, it is not. You only got Blocky and Woody got coincidentally. You both got exactly 2 to the 5th votes, 32. You're both eliminated. Surprise. Surprise. You only got no, so did that.
Demagnetize you.
What? Now there are only 5 possible returnees. Pencil isn't, because Coiny. I've had enough of you. 78. You only receive 103 votes.
Don't call me needy!
You are the final 2.
It's
Let's show the votes. As a reward, you get a cake.
finally.
It's a pizza.
What?
So now we have our you each have a 50-50 chance of making it to the finals. The 21st contest is whoever jumps the furthest wins immunity. Go. So, are you all done jumping? Well, she wins immunity. This time the voting is between Flower, Bubble, Fiery, Rocky, and Leafy. Voters, if you are watching this video, you should vote who you think should be eliminated. Vote right now.
So what do we do without the speaky box?
I dunno.
I think it means we all win Dream Island.
No, I think it means I win Dream Island.
Hey guys, I'm back. Who's this? An imposter.
No, I'm your replacement. And I'm his clone. Say what?
Wait, you're also clones.
You people are all too weird. Please leave.
No discrimination, please.
I'm the circular floating clown.
And I'm the cheese whore.
816 voters voted. It went down again. Don't worry, I'm okay. But if it goes down for a 3rd time in a row, I swear I'll cancel BFDI. Would you please stop distracting me? It's cheesecake.
But we don't have any.
Now we do.
Oh, the cheese orbs.
Get cake. One of you will be eliminated. So they get cake. With only 97 votes against her, Bubble is safe. The contestant who is safe, with only 287 votes is It's Leafy. Oh my gosh, would you just be quiet? Yes, Spun, with a record of 432 votes, you've been eliminated. Again, do you realize that there's only 1 more elimination before the finals?
Whoa!
That means that this is the last contest of BFDI. The first person to complete all the contests in order wins immunity. If you die, go. Bubble, you win the final immunity ticket. So Fiery, Flower, and Leafy are up for the final elimination. Fiery.
Yeah?
For dying the most in this episode, you get a penalty. Voters, viewers, everyone, vote who you think should be eliminated by commenting on this video.
When are we gonna do Cake at Stake?
Right now, she died in the Ferris wheel. We had to sell the budget cuts. Wanna bet? How much? Well, it turns out that we actually did sell them, so thanks for the money. Yep. Can we move on now? Whatever, be quiet. Now we really have to get going. We have something else to get to first. You seriously don't remember? It has to do with the cancellation of BFDI. If the number of votes goes down yet again, BFDI will be cancelled. Let's find out.
Bungee onto the trampoline. After that, it's a fun, easy way to create the spit.
I'm sorry guys, but we got fewer votes than last time. Again, BFDI is cancelled. No one does. Why not? Well, too bad. And I don't think you deserve it anyway. What did you just throw on me? I think they're bug eggs.
Oh my bubble blower! All the losers are dead!
We have to keep going. What do we do about that canyon?
Jump over it! My Fiery! Try burning the bugs!
That won't work.
Just try! Oh no! Fiery's been eaten!
Just keep going.
Killing all of them!
Of course not. I built them to be strong.
Wait, you built the bugs?
Oops, forget I said anything.
I can't believe!
I have to keep my secrets. Well, I guess it's time to do this. I'm not sure what to do now, because...
Oh, seriously?
Except for David, of course, because he's immune to bugs. Hey, I have a David cloner. I decided to not cancel BFDI.
Oh, seriously?
The cake this time is a red velvet cake.
Oh, seriously?
It was recommended by Total Drama Island 5543.
Oh, seriously?
Go subscribe to his or her channel.
Oh, seriously?
There are 3 slices of cake.
Oh, seriously?
3 contestants are safe and will get cake.
Oh, seriously?
1 contestant will be eliminated.
Oh, seriously?
Out of the total 735 votes, so he's also safe.
Oh, seriously?
Now it's down. Oh my gosh, whatever. You flower are out with Sponge is eliminated at 4 votes. Blocky is eliminated at 6 votes. Is eliminated at 9 votes. Goodbye. And Needy is at 12 votes.
Yeah, but...
Teardrop. Goodbye. Or GBGB for short.
Yeah, that's so hilarious.
Coiny, it looks like it's the end for you. I'm sorry to tell you that you've been eliminated with a record of... Eraser. Goodbye. I'm sorry, but that's enough to eliminate you. Again, Tennis Ball is eliminated. Votes, which is the most ever. You are eliminated.
This machine thingy must be broken.
David is eliminated. Ice Cube, you have been eliminated. Spun with a record of 432 votes, you've been eliminated. Again, so now we have our 3 finalists. I forgot to give you your rewards.
Huh?
Rewards for getting into the final 3. Anything you ask for. Absolutely anything. Wish granted.
But you didn't do anything!
I think the world is peaceful enough. Moving on. Oh, sorry, Bubble, but that doesn't fit in our budget. Wish denied. On to Fiery. Sorry, I already spent it. Nope, so I could do this. And this. And this. What's this? Really, Bubble? When did I say you were allowed to speak?
Never. But let's do cake and steak!
We're going to release the eliminated contestants.
No, don't do that!
Why not?
You don't know.
See? They're perfectly fine. Are you all ready for the egg? I said egg. 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 Well, I guess I'm unable to pronounce the A sound anymore. Whatever. Now be quiet. Okay, moving on. The pastry is all of the previous pastries meshed together. Leafy, stop salivating. Fiery, you too, or you'll destroy yourself. So the person who got the most votes will get this entire pastry, along with Dream Island as well. We got 870 votes, which means there will be no season 2. Before we announce the winner of BFDI, let's see who. But if we absolutely had to choose one of them, who would it be? Then who? Leafy wins by a 15-2 vote, but that doesn't mean you win Dream Island. Whoever got the most votes from the viewers. I'm sorry, so you don't win, but you played a great game. You get 1 cashew. No, I said cashew.
To this cashew.
So the winner is either. Let's show the votes. Budget cuts.
Oh.
I mean budget downsizings. So before I give you Dream Island, I want to thank the viewers for viewing, and the voters for voting. Thanks go out to J Sillyboy for voting the first ever vote, Cherry Blossom for the last ever vote, and the 6,814 votes in between. Okay, let's go. First, choose the people who should be allowed onto the island.
Announcer, give me Dream Island!
Ooh, Dream Island is expensive. Are you able to afford it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this will help pay for our budget. We had to sell it because of budget slicings. I did.
Hey, announcery, who did you sell Dream Island to?
I can't tell you that.
Please,
No,
please.
no.
If you don't tell me, I'm going to cry, and I cry acid.
Haha, lever. I mean running. I mean rafty. I'm
Dream Island, didn't you?
We're glad you managed to recover the funds we've lost during this campaign.
It's proven unsuccessful, and now it's time to come home.
But what about
It's okay. We can always return.
Leafy was the one who bought Dream Island so that none of us could have